Alright, so let's go ahead and I'll show you the inside and... So I guess you need keys to get into the car. My fault. So anyway, let's get back to it. This is my daily, the newest addition to the whole fleet of cars, and I'm gonna apologize in advance because the wind noise is probably atrocious. It's been blowing like 30 miles an hour out of the south all day long, but I still managed to sit outside and probably get a pretty nasty sunburn. So, you know, all in all, it's been a great day. Anyway, this is what I've been driving. Had a little, if you guys have followed my channel for a while, I've been just basically collecting cars, and none of them are really roadworthy, I suppose. They, you know, they're all works in progress. So I kind of decided I need something that'll actually get me to and from work reliably, so I can make money to work on things. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this car too much. I obviously have the 95, and I put the black 93 that I had on the channel before. Basically, it's the Taurus, the kind of, I don't know if you want to call it flagship or whatever, of Ford for, you know, quite some time. I think the first year of Taurus was 86. So I don't know, but you know, they've been around forever. And then they had that little couple year hiatus where they got rid of them and then brought them back, and then they brought the SHO or SHO trim level back to the car, and they had a run of them from 2010 to 2019, and they're all the 3.5 twin turbo EcoBoost motors, which is fine. I mean, you know, they were kind of built on V6 platforms, and the early ones had the Yamaha ones, which were pretty stout for their time. So we get another V6 option. I personally, you know, I'd always would love to see them be a V8 or something, even with the newer stuff going on, like maybe a Coyote V8 or something. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to complain too much. It's kind of the sleeper aspect, and the good thing I'm kind of learning, this is the first turbo car I've ever really owned, and the stuff you can do with it is pretty wild. So anyway, I'll get into all that stuff later on. But 2015 Taurus SHO, it was, sticker price on it when it was brand new was about $48,000. So I mean, that's kind of cool. That's obviously the most expensive thing I've ever owned. Well, I didn't buy it for that, but I guess, you know, prices have kind of gone up and everything, but you kind of a lot of luxury in these Fords these days. And mine has the performance package, which does nothing to the engine. There's no performance about that, but you get I want to say you get bigger brakes, calipers. You can see those in there. The 20s I don't think were part of the performance package. I think you get those regardless. Actually, yeah, I know you get those regardless, because I just worked on one at work that was a non-performance package car. But you get I think what, 245, 45, 20s, summer performance tires on them. The lowering of this car was not a performance package thing. They said just a little bit higher, but I want to say that I haven't actually checked on this yet, but I'm pretty sure there's lowering springs all the way around on this. I've only owned it for like 10 months and I haven't paid that much attention, which is kind of weird for me, but I think you get, I don't know. Before I just start running my mouth about stuff, I'll have to check and see what the official performance package specs are. But I will tell you that, hey, look at that, it opens. Nice to have the keys. On the inside, On the performance package stuff, you get this Alcantara kind of steering wheel wrap. So, I mean, it's not like this thing was like a $10,000 option or whatever. I mean, you get a few like kind of upgrades and stuff to the car when you get that package. So it's not, yeah, it's not like you're getting a car with 75 more horse or 100 more horse or whatever. It's just kind of, I don't know, maybe it makes you feel like you're driving something that's a little more track ready. You know, I'm sure you guys know how all that stuff goes. But anyway, I bought it with 42,000 miles on it. It has about 52,000 on it now. So I put about 10,000 on it so far. But I mean, this thing is, sorry, there's a little trash in here. I apologize. My cars usually aren't like that. But you get a lot of just amenities on newer Fords. I have the sync deal. I was actually looking into getting a different sync, like the newer sync 3, I think, which has a different interface here and stuff like that, but you get just all sorts of craziness. Get the whole phone, obviously, and then Bluetooth all your stuff in or whatever for the radio. And my favorite part, I'll start it up. You get heated seats and cooled seats and heated steering wheel. And if I push a button on the side of the seat, hell it's at, you get massaging seats. Like, I have not done enough in life to be at a point where I deserve massaging seats. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but I mean, it's kind of cool. I guess, I don't know how to explain it, but it's weird. I like it though. You get a ton of compartments and stuff, and inside here, oh shit, there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we get your SD cards and USBs, and apparently it comes with a lot of change and a very old iPod. And then some of them have, if you have a lane keeping assist deal, it'll be right here. You have obviously your traction control off, and then you have this shade back here, which, if you're a Mercedes or BMW owner, then you're familiar with these. Just blocking out some light. No big deal. But yeah, it's full leather. Some of them you can get suede inserts that go in here, but then if you get those, you can't have the massaging seats. So just FYI, if you're looking at one. And then also you got your sunroof with a spider. They're like all over the place lately, and I don't know why. And then, yeah, peace. And then all the visibility you could possibly want up here. There's the neighborhood. I like it. I still don't know how everything works just yet, but because I mean, it's new to me. Like, what the hell am I supposed to know? I made a living driving like old Fords for ever and ever, so this stuff is all just fancy and whatever. So, alright, I'll take you out of here with my keys, and I won't leave them in here this time. So, you get obviously the standard Ford door lock deal. I want to say they're the only company that's had it for a long time and still does it. And I know there's a way to lock yourself out accidentally because I've done it before. Yeah, I mean, it's just 365 horsepower, bone stock. I don't know about that. And then these things are just, there's kind of no end. Well, there's an end, there's always an end, but with just a little bit of work, they get pretty quick. So mine has, obviously, your standard K&N. Mine is filthy. I need to do something with that. But all my cleaning stuff is out of my parents, and, you know, thanks to all this stuff going on, excuse me, all the stuff going on, I don't really go out there all that often. Yeah, so you got that, and that's good for a 75 horsepower, I think, or something they rate it. And otherwise, it's pretty much stock here. I'm going to, they make a pipe here that gets rid of this, I guess they call it a silencer, something along those lines, or a noise maker, I guess is the right term. And then I'll get rid of that with a new pipe, and then you can do, there's the blow-off valves, wherever the hell they went. But they basically, you know, they cycle back into the intake. And I'm sure, like, I don't know a lot about turbo cars or supercharged cars, so this is probably, like, kind of common knowledge for people. But I'm just going to vent those out to the atmosphere, call it a day, make it a little louder, and throw a tune on it. And I think once I do that, with the mods I have on it now, one of them being exhaust, I should be rocking a true, like, 400 wheel horsepower boat of a car. It's so nice. It has the what do they call it now, like the metallic white tri-coat, I think, paint job on it, which I'm not a huge fan of white paint jobs, but when it's clean, it looks amazing. So I really can't complain. I'm pretty happy with the whole setup. The exhaust, and I don't know if you probably won't be able to see it, but it's a Corsa, and just from doing some looking under it, it's basically everything back from the downpipes. Because it has, holy hell, let's go back in the garage. It has, from stock, I think it has two cats, and then I want to say it has a muffler like in the mid pipe, and then there's two mufflers that run out the back. This one doesn't have a muffler in the middle. There's two straight pipes running back. So I don't know. I got to do some more investigating. Obviously, I don't know the entire thing about this car. I know it was from Texas, and the windows were tinted. They came into work, and I couldn't afford it right away, but kind of figured some stuff out and decided to buy it. And I've loved it. When it actually came in, you have those little nifty deals where you can check out the miles per gallon and stuff, just kind of trip and lifetime of the car. It's like 19.2 when I got it, and I don't drive like an old man. Kind of do sometimes, but I'm up to like 20, I think, right now. That's pretty good for what I would estimate being a like 385 horsepower car at this point. I'm terrible. Can't really complain about that. So, oh, it's some nice scenery. That's where my brother works right now. Working from home. Great. I probably shouldn't actually show it. I'm sure there's some government secrets in there I can't be showing, but anyway. Just a quick video. This one's actually a little bit longer than usual. But I might run out tomorrow and make one on my 93 if I get a chance. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, that's my daily. I enjoy it. And I've had, I think this is my 7th Taurus SHO. Just keep coming back. But I love them. So anyway, thank you so much for taking the time and probably dealing with wind noise. I hope it wasn't too bad. I'll check it out, and if it's garbage, then I'll just re-record everything. That's how it works. So, thank you again for watching. There she is in all of her glory. And we'll catch you on the next one.